Hi, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's 2023, January 1st. This is take two of 100 days of travel tips with me. I'm going to share, after 40 years in the travel industry, I'm going to share some of the things that will improve your travel from now on. Tip number one: make sure that you're prepared with phone numbers. Now, if you use a good travel agent, one who is confident in what they do, you ask them because they should be sharing their phone number with you. If they don't, you need to question that. Um, these after hour services are not the same, folks. Uh, that's just not a good excuse. But make sure that you have the airline's phone number and your travel agent's phone number. And I hate to tell you, if you deal with Priceline, they are your travel agent. So you don't get to call the airlines directly. You have to call Priceline. If you deal with Expedia, you have to call Expedia. And they have to call the airlines. And then they have to get back to you. That's why there's hours of hold time with these online giants. Well, that's tip number one, is to make certain that you have the right phone numbers. If you work with Action Travel, you get to carry this one. If you work with me, you get to carry this one, just like friends in Salt Lake. They called and they said, we're not your travelers, but our friends use you, and they said to call you. We're stuck in Salt Lake. What can we do? I said, okay, when do you want to come home? She said, we're trying to get home for a New Year's Eve party, and our friends use you. So the friends had the New Year's Eve party. They gave them my phone number. She said, Delta wants us to pay $1,280 for 2 tickets to come home. And then we would be sure that we have something in our hands. And I shared, at Action Travel, we're a little different. We have a real airline system in our office. And so I'm happy to hold those flights for you. You don't have to pay for it. You call me in the morning and tell me if you got on the flight. If you did, no big deal. I'm just holding your plan B. If you don't, or if the flight's canceled or delayed, call me. You're on the Delta flight. I've got the seats held. We'll buy it only when it's necessary. And she was ecstatic. She said, well, how are you going to get paid for this? And I said, I'm not. I don't, I don't want your business for this trip. I want your business for the next trip and the next trip and the next trip. And I want you to tell people when they think of travel, call Melinda. She'll take care of you. That's what we do. We've been doing this, thank the Lord, for 32 years. And in 23, it'll be 33 years. All right. Ciao, guys. Check me out tomorrow. I put this on the other channels only for the first day, just to tempt you. Come check us out at Weekly Travel Updates for 100 days of travel tips. It's only on YouTube starting tomorrow. Ciao. Happy New Year. See you tomorrow.